What you guys, got another product review. This is the PVY Libon. This is the new e-bike from them. It's a foldable e-bike. It was sent out for a review. This is exactly how it come packaged to me. All the opinions are my own. No one is reviewing this video before it's released. And as you can see here, it's very well packaged. Now this bike is a dual battery system, 36 volts, 20.4 amp hour batteries on here, 16 kilograms. And you can see it is foldable here. I've just got it out of the box and closed it up. And all I need to do now is lock this into position. And I'll show you more about that a little bit later on. Here's your handlebars. You just need to drop those in. Very simple and easy to do. And lock them into position with the catches. Nice handles on these. I do like these. And also we do have lights on the front and the back. And we also have that horn. And we have hydraulic brakes on here as well. So there is your horn there. We also have the lights, which is for the front and back lights. On the front we have an LED light on the front, which is very bright, and again you can see the shocks on the front there as well. About a 2-inch clearance on there to give you a nice comfortable ride when you're riding the bike. Here we have the plastic mud guards here. They're not going to rust. There is your light. The horn is on the back of the light as well, and you can see it's roughly around about 2 inches of clearance there for the shocks. There is your hydraulic brakes as well. Also some reflectors on there, spokes on the wheels. 20-inch wheels on these ones with a 2.5-inch wide tyre with some tread on it, as you can see. This bike has smooth welds, so there's no visible welds on here. Quick release latch for the handlebars here, so you can fold it down when you're folding the bike up. Loving the paint job on this one, and also nice decals on the side as well, as you can see. There is the foldable part here. Not sure what the name of the tyres are, or the manufacturer of the tyres are, or the hydraulic brakes. Unknown brand on those ones. You can see the actual bracket there where the magnet is. It's a very strong magnet, and this helps keep the bike closed when you're folding it. Plenty of grip on the tyres for dry and wet weather. So if you're commuting in the dry or wet, these should be ample for giving you plenty of grip as well. Now, plastic mud guards means they're not going to rust, so no need to worry about rust and things like that. Now, like I said, this is dual battery, so you charge your battery from there while it's in situ on the actual main frame, which is made of aluminium. There's also a power button there, and also a quick release to adjust the seat. And there's also a battery in the seat as well, going down the pipe of the seat, which also can be charged in situ or off the bike. The seat is made of synthetic leather. It's got some springs on the bottom of the seat. There's also that connector there, which I've connected, which also allows you to automatically switch batteries when the other one is starting to drain out. There is a back light on here, as you can see, which you can turn on from the front. The batteries are lockable. You can lock them onto the bike so no one can steal them. Again, we've got a nice big plastic mudguard here. We also have another 160mm hydraulic disc brake on the rear as well, and also the rear hub motor equals 250 watts, 25 kilometers per hour. Also can unlock to 500 watts over 40 kilometers per hour. And again, we do have the kickstand here as well. Good quality Welgo pedals here as well, made of metal, so really good quality pedals. I do like the overall build quality on this bike. They really have push the boat out when it comes to quality components. Really quick release latches here to extend the seat a bit higher if you want to. Again, there's a power button here. This is where you can charge your battery as well while it's in situ here as well, if you wanted to. The actual hub on this one, you can see there is a belt on the back here. So this is belt driven, not chain driven. That means no maintenance, no chain. The belt is good for 30,000 kilometers. I think the motor on the hub is a Zion GD8 motor, which is quite a silent motor. You can see the good quality connector here where you can actually fold the bike. There's a latch and a lock on here to make sure it doesn't come undone. It felt quite rigid and there was no movement here. There is your horn right there as well. And again, I just wanted to point out here, there is your front shocks as well. I've already told you about those, but we'll just go over these again. These quick release latches are to adjust the handlebars if you want to go up in height. Again, these are easily adjustable for people that are taller. If you're commuting, it's good enough for commuting. You can quickly fold this bike down, but I don't see the need to fold it down. you could just drive to the train station, pop this onto the train and basically get off the train and away you go. There is a throttle here if you want to put that on as well. Again, synthetic leather handles. You've got your phone holder here as well, if it comes with this as well, your user manual. And you've also got your tracker here as well. Comes with a tracker, a power charging brick as well. And also you've got some tools here to help you adjust and tighten bolts and screws on the actual bike as well. Takes around 5 to 6 hours to charge the battery while it's on the bike as well. I've put the throttle on here as well. I've adjusted this to accept the throttle. If you want to use a throttle, you can do, if that is allowed in your country, or you can leave it as a pedal assist on the pedals. It's entirely up to you which setup you go for. You've got a couple of keys here to lock the actual battery in situ so people can't steal the battery. There is 2 batteries on here. You can unlock this bike's power from 250 watts to 500 watts if you wanted to give you extra speed. Easy quick release latches here make this whole process very simple. And you can easily fold down the bike to a really small size so it will fit in the boot of a car if you wanted to. And again, the pressure on the brakes is like finger pressure. You don't need a lot of pressure on these to get you stopped. And with that hydraulic brake system, it's going to stop the bike very, very quickly. I'll show you that in a bit when I do a test. Again, you've got your on-screen display here. Very simple and easy to do. You can control all your lights, all of your settings inside here, your power assist, whether you want to use the throttle or you want to use the pedals. It just depends on how you want to go about setting yours up. The settings panel will give you all of the settings that you can adjust it on the bike. This is all inside the user manual, so check there. You can have it to, you can see here, boost sensitivity, boost the gear ratio here, wheel size, also speed limit, change all of that inside here. If you wanted to do that, you can do. Again, the lights on the bike are very, very bright, so you're going to be seen. And again, it's not really that dark here at the moment, but I've just got the lights on just to show you how bright these lights are. So let's get this bike on the road and take it for a test drive. So we'll see how it goes up this hill. It's quite a steep hill. A little bit of assist here. I'm on pedal assist free. Little bit of work, but it is getting up the hill quite easily. So it's going to be a great commuting bike. You can see we're just going along nice and steady, about 18.9 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour. So if you're a lighter person, you might be able to get 25 out of this, or a bit more effort. Shocks work okay, a little bit noisy, but they seem to be doing okay. Brakes are really, really good, as you can see. So this will be ideal for someone who's commuting, who needs a foldable bike to get on the train, off the train, then cycle to your destination. So remember, this has got no gears. That you have to change yourself physically. It does it all for you. So real simple. Let's try a bit off-road here. It's a little bit wet today, so hopefully it's not too bad. It is pretty bad. Might have to go down the side.
So although it's not really designed to go off-road, it can do. As you can see, the motor's very quiet. You have to put a bit more effort in off-road. It feels more comfortable, the bike on the tarmac, if I'm honest. But 25 mile an hour is, as you can see here, or nearly. .7 miles per hour, which is plenty. Pickup is really good on this. So we're doing 29.7 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, which is fast really, with no pedalling at all. It's pretty fast. Slight downhill. Shocks work well. Seat's a little bit uncomfortable. It's not much, there's no shock there. It's just springs.
Let me tell you, you don't realise how unfit you are until you start riding a bike at my age. I'll tell you what, it's an absolute killer. But it's a really nice bike, it really is. It's the PVY Libon. And again, like I said, super duper cool bike, really well built. I do like the build quality on this. You've got dual battery, a battery in that seat post, which can be removed and charged off the bike as well. And again, it can be charged on the bike. The same thing for the one inside the actual frame. There's a big massive battery in the frame as well. And these will auto switch from one actual battery to another. I never tested the 260 kilometer distance. That is a massive distance. If it can actually do that, I'll be very surprised. It's more than likely going to be around about, I would say, around about the 130 to 140 kilometers. I would estimate that that would get you, you know, on the sort of battery use that I did on the actual bike. And I sort of calculated it and it's sort of around that figure. But I could also be wrong. It may well be able to do 260 unless someone can prove it to me. I really don't know. But other than that, it's a really nice bike. I'm trying to be as honest as I can. You can see the price there on the screen in the UK pounds. You can buy some accessories for this as well. Overall, I really do like the bike. There was a little small bit of noise from the shocks when I was going over some bumps. It was hitting the top of the shock when it was coming back up, making a bit of noise. But that's the only bit of noise I could hear from the bike. The motor was very, very quiet. A good overall bike if you're looking for a good quality foldable bike. Super lightweight because of the aluminium frame. Again, hydraulic brakes, carbon belt, no complicated gears. super easy to maintain. And if you're looking for something that's portable and for commuting, this is going to be the ideal bike. Anyway, with that said, I'll leave all the information in the video description. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Quick shout out to my YouTube members. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll catch you in the very next video, or I'll see you on the Discord server for a chat. Bye for now.